Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero. Now, I have a disclaimer because 2 episodes ago, I kind of forgot what the word... Well, I kind of forgot the word dementia. That's the disease that Lysette has. And I also think... I don't know. I can't be for sure because I think I missed it somewhere. But I think Lysette is either Conway's mother or wife. Unsure. I'm sure we'll find out somewhere down the route. I want to say down the line, but I thought, let's say route. Anyway, so last time we were told to get back onto the Route Zero because the barn is apparently not, well, it's not there anymore. We have to mess around with our radio here, okay? And this radio, we need to find something that's kind of familiar, but we'll recognize it. Oh, no way have we found it already. What's this station? I've never heard this before. It sounds like horses. Horses running? A race? Lysette and Ira had some horses years back. Yeah? I've always been a little afraid of them. They're so big and, I don't know, you look in their eyes and they're almost human. Like, they're human and animal at the same time, since they've been domesticated so long, I guess. Well, that fits familiar but strange for me. Harry said we just drive until it cuts out? Alright, I guess. Let's go north. So, as soon as it cuts out... Oh! Okay, it didn't give us a chance. Oh, wait. Whoa, cutscene. Holy molies. Oh. Horses. So now we just turn around, right? Huh. Oh my god, we're on the Route Zero! And we've still got Junebug and John? John following us? I think it's John. Alright, we're here to find the Bureau. Hall of the Mountain King. What? Alright, let's go there. I mean, I don't think that's my mission to go there. I think it's something extra here. Scene 4. Hall of the Mountain King. Let's go talk to Blue, our favorite dog. What do you suppose happened here? Some kind of storm washed it away? Or just a slow drip from the ceiling, where it went down? Don't be silly, Conway. That's ridiculous. Let's look at the bridge. The bridge. Yes, the fringe ends abruptly. The bridge ends abruptly, crumbling in disrepair. I wanted to say despair. Disrepair. Time to cut him loose, ma'am. Well, now I'm having fun. Heh, okay, slow night anyway. Alright, so they want to... Johnny doesn't want to be with us anymore, but Junebug's kind of having fun, apparently. So we can go up the boardwalk. Oh, we can walk. Seems to be a rope. A loop of decayed rope is coiled on the banister. Some rotted sections have been smoothed over with a fine dust. Further up we go. There's a pile of computers. Broken computer monitors are heaped precariously among the rocks. It's like a massive can. A pet carrier. A pet carrier for a cat or small dog has been left by the path. A calcified rag wadded in the corner may once have been a blanket. It's getting mystical. There's a backpack. Oh, there's a person here. A hiking backpack leans against a rock. It's empty except for a dusty bag of cat food and a few punch cards. There's a fire. Look at the fire. A pile of discarded electronics burns steadily in the center of the chamber. Amy. What's Amy doing here? Oh, it's triangles within triangles down here. Shifting, intersecting, overlaying. Isn't it romantic? Let's see. You're here to steal back the love of a boy you once knew, when you were too young to recognize the movements of the heart. And you're escorting her, pretending to have her interests at heart, while really you're in love with the young woman as well. And so you've agreed to help him conspire to win her affections, but it's just a ploy to set him up for embarrassment and diminish him out of the picture. What are you talking about? No, you're right. It's insipid. Derivative. I used to be really good at this. I had 11 novels published, from The Billionaire's Bidding to Fields of Longing. Real hot, bodice ripping stuff, you know? I miss those days in my Lexington studio apartment, just me and my thesaurus, steaming up the windows. Why did you stop writing? You know, suddenly it was all computers everywhere you went. I thought it might be able to do something with that. I might be able to do something with that. Inject the little libido into those ugly beige boxes. So I went back to the university and I studied human-computer interaction. And then I picked Donald's research assistantship here as a tester, debugging. In my off hours, I played around with the doomed love story at the core of our little simulation. That seemed to amuse Donald, so I kept at it. I'm afraid I tinkered too much, made it too complex. Now our work is never done. We don't even have to add any new functionality. The bugs just grow on their own. Too complex. I miss those days in Lexington studio apartment. Alright, let's look at Amy before we walk to this old man. A woman in a tattered cardigan looks furtively at the other people around the fire. Seems to be an old man down here. Amy, you're strange. Thank you for that, though. Donald puffs on a smoldering pipe while half mumbling, half singing an old country tune. Donald softly. Where the old green river runs, through hills and caves not known to us, down to that sunless sea. Oh, who are you? Sorry, did we startle you? I might say you did. I thought you might be one of them. Oh no, you can't be. We've been patching all their spy holes. We keep the lights dim and the motors running softly, and I don't know why I'm getting Irish all of a sudden. And we route the smoke out through. That is, what were we talking about? You were singing. Oh, you've caught a verse. You've caught a verse of my absent-minded warbling. It's just a song from my youth. Something a dear friend used to sing to herself as we hacked on crystal radios in the boiler room. In old Kentucky, where my love a lovely home did build for me, and when the old green river runs through hills and caves not known to us, down to that sunless sea. From there on, it's all meandering rivers and romantic greenery, and that is, what were we talking about? We're a bit lost, actually. You came from the road. The zero. No, you should stay off that road. Not safe. Bizarre topology, you'll never get anywhere. It just brings you right back here. I'm a pirate. I'm really sucking with accents today. I'm very sorry. Hopefully you find it more amusing than I do of myself. My talents of doing bad accents. Back to this cave?
Always back to this spot. It's a prison. An irrational prison. But I don't mind. Not anymore. This is where my life's work is. The computer. Right on the other side of the spire. Spire.
It looks like a harmless old computer, doesn't it? Like some beat-up mainframe exhumed from a university basement and left in this cave to rot. Or the flower. No, it's no ordinary computer. I've modified it extensively and in some pretty experimental ways. Believe you me. Believe you me. That's a weird way to say that. And that's say nothing of the software, but... You look like a technically minded sort of person. Tell me, do you know the effects of mold growth on diffuse-based transistor circuitry? I've decided he's Irish from now on, okay? For some reason in Kentucky. Sounds like it would be a short circuit. It would short circuit. Certainly, but not all of it. Some moldy filaments are more or less conductive than others, and it grows in non-linear chaotic patterns. We can guide it in a bit, through a simple application of classical horticulture, but we can't produce specific results, only tendencies. Thwarted and feeble, we hammer on this derelict keyboard. My name is Reason, King of Kings. But we are mere gardeners in the ruins. Our keystrokes echo off into the tunnels. Boundless and bare, the caves stretch far away. We're too late, always too late. What? Did you say something? You're about to tell us about the software? Oh, the software. My life's work. Xanadu. You've heard of it? Perhaps you've read about it in your journal. It's been years since I published anything. Xanadu has evolved significantly since I explained its data structures in literary multitudes. Hypertextual narrative as post-structural witness. Evolved. This man is boring. And then deteriorated. I'm afraid you are too late, fellow hypertext enthusiast. As the mold accumulated on the circuitry, Xanadu blossomed for a moment into something holy and enchanted, and then all the charm was broken. Do you have any idea what it's like to spend your life building something, and then sit powerlessly as your work declines into ruin? I drive deliveries for a small antique shop, and we're closing down. Shuffling around the dusty ghosts of antiquity. Well, I have my own ghosts, and I keep them in there, in Xanadu. It's running on that glorious dusty machine. Take a look if you like. Too late to do anything but smoke and reminisce anyway. Far too late to do anything. He's really depressing. Let's check out Andrew. Hopefully Andrew's not Irish. Do you know when the first... Can I just take a moment? I need to get back in this American accent. I'm American. Do you know when I first... No, I mean, if this cave were larger, could it... Now I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got it. Why would you characterize this space? How would you characterize this space? The one we're standing in now. It seems endless. You have no idea how right you are. Decades of mapping and notating, but how can you tell? What formal quality makes it seem endless, you know? There are tunnels everywhere. We're surrounded by them. Look at that one, up there. Do you know what? No, let me explain to you what's in that tunnel. You won't be scared. Close your eyes. Will you close your eyes? Okay. Good. Now, you're standing at the top of a rocky peak. A tongue of flame licks the shadowy anatomies of... Where are we? Oh, here again. How disappointing. What are all these computers for? Computers? Oh, now I remember. I was writing on them. I described a cave. That was my job, describe the cave. There's a great history of caves in the literature. Don't you know? The walls are frozen rivers of orange stone. Isn't that vivid? I had a lot to live up to. I was a grad student studying statistics when I started working with Donald on his project. He said we needed someone with a more analytical mind to do the descriptive writing. Someone who would appreciate the cave descriptions as real labor, instead of taking their authorial voice for granted. Donald warned me it would be long hours of typing painstakingly detailed descriptions into the computer. And I've put in hours, believe me, I've put in the hours. I've described every facet of this cave in such detail, and sometimes I don't know if I'm reading or looking, writing or exploring. Often in the dark and lonely moments, I worry that in my sleep I've transcribed rooms from my dreams into the system. How would we know? They could only be entered with precise, faithful detail. That's all I know how to write, and all I dream about is caves. I only dream about caves. These fucking guys are weird, man. I don't quite get what they're trying to tell me. Massive gate constructed out of scavenged material blocks passage down the far side of the spire. Oh my god, we could talk to Roberta, and then she'll give us all this crap as well. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Let's see what Roberta has to say. The kingdom is in peril. Well, what else is new? Do you work here? Work? You could call it that. I gather old circuit boards and throw them into the fire. Sometimes I fish out precious metals and let them cool into toxic gems. I put them in my hair. Enchanted jewelry, talismans, a magic mirror that prevents the future, a magic shield that protects the bearer from age, a magic chest always filled with... I never went to university. I was an independent scholar. It means I took to the public libraries like a beachcomber. I studied fairy tales, and then I came to work for Donald. I paid the bills, rubbed leathering elbows with academics, scraped black mold from cave walls. Finally, now I carry the firewood into senescence. The kingdom is in peril. Thank you. Let's go operate Xanadu. His life's work. How do you think we get it started? This is old thing? Maybe there's a hand crank around. Oh, it has a run key. Well, let's push the run key then, Conway. Well, I presume he pushed it. Scene 5. Wow, we are moving fast. Xanadu. Whoa. Makes my mouse move weird. Whoa. We're in Xanadu. The Den of Ardo. At Den of Ardo. Oh, is it a game? Okay, it looks like I'm moving forward. I'm not controlling this. Good God, he needs to fix this. Xanadu, you are so... gate. Ha! This thing is in rough shape. Did these switches do anything? Flips. Conway flips an unlabeled switch. Xanadu. Tink dong. I can't read it. Okay, that's worse. It kind of looks like a house. Type house. Typing house. Xanadu says something. That's no. Don't get it. This is a piece of junk. In bled quit. Is it telling me to quit? I don't seem to be doing very well. You are in B quit all. Good God, I don't know what's going on. Lula. And Lula remove the computer into crying on the bricks and being... Lula says, that's... okay, so we might have... I think we've met an NPC called Lula. Did that say Lula? Oh my god, it's the woman from the bureau. Do anim... Goodness god. Nope, don't know any of that. Oh my good god. She's saying a lot. Damn, I can't tell what she's saying. Oh, I have my portable degasser with me. Old systems like this one can build up a remnant magnetic field that sort of warps everything along whatever pattern it's settled into, you know? The degasser clears that up by suddenly shaking the magnetic field around until it's uniform again. That's how I like to think of it anyway, like shaking a snow globe. Worth a shot. Come on, do it. Degauss it. Whole of the mountain. Stop it. Oh my god. Oh, it's talking gibberish again. Well, okay. Ah, good try, Shannon. Something about where you're set up. Men. Premature. Press any key to quit. This is the last cars. What a piece of junk! Yeah, really, piece of junk. I'm so disappointed. What disappointing piece of junk. Thought I might have actually, like, you know, done something. Good god. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end the episode here and we'll carry it on from with the next one. Where we're... what was that? We're on scene 6 already, I think. Yeah, scene 6. That was crazy. Alright, anyway, join me in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Noxite. Drop a like, drop a comment, as always. See you later. Smooth.